ATB Tarot, always receiving spiritual messages with God's permission. I see that some of you have a very restless mind. Some of you think about so many things at the same time. I even see you with headaches and insomnia. I see you waking up in the middle of the night because your mind is very restless. I see that your mind is restless, not because of your difficulties, but because of the difficulties that other people place in your life. Problems that other people place in your life, and they want to make your life difficult. People who are very close to you and work on bitterness, work on a lack of understanding, compassion, and love. They are extremely selfish people, and they place the responsibility of their lives on you. So be careful with those headaches. Be careful with those thoughts that don't let you sleep. Sleep is an encounter that we have with the spiritual world. We have to take advantage of this moment of sleep, disconnect from the physical body, and get in touch with the spiritual world to reactivate our energies. And here I see that many of you, some of you make an effort. You dedicate yourself a lot to your work, your job, and some of you have a life project. I see a big change happening in your life. Look at what I see. I see that you will have a relationship with a person who is being placed in your life to change your course. Regardless of your age and what you do, a person will be placed there who will bring you a new perspective on the world. This person is being placed in your life by God. I see that you will start to have a lot of spiritual support, because it says here that the time has come for you to start your spiritual task. The time has come for you to start your life mission. And here I see that when you see this path, all these problems will dissolve. So at this moment, there is a very big invitation from spirituality for you to start following your intuition. Stop taking so much care of others and start taking care of yourself. And I have been saying this for your sign for a long time. It is a spiritual call for you to understand that you are the most important person in your life. I also see that you have to be careful that someone will put you in a difficult situation. I see that anyone who is single, divorced, widowed, or widowed will meet someone who will put you in a difficult situation. Maybe this person is from far away and wants you to go there. I see you worried about how to resolve a situation involving a person you recently met in love. I also see that you will meet someone who will help you in this spiritual development, but will also bring an awakening for you to start establishing something in a business. I see you establishing a business. Many of you had a professional project or a study, something that you did for some time but did not follow through. You used the knowledge but did not establish a business. I see you now establishing a business based on an old project of yours. I see that it is very old, something that you thought about a long time ago, but for reasons in life you did not do it. You were not able to carry it out. So I see that now you will take up old projects from the past, because you now feel strong enough to start these projects. So there is a lot happening here in your life, bringing prosperity, and the whole reading is calling you to see your spiritual path, to see the task that you have to do here on the planet, spiritual help to solve it, and many of you will seek this help because you are extremely spiritual beings. So I see you seeking help in religious houses, spiritual centers, spiritual practices. Some of you have your own altar in your home. I see you praying. I see you trying to connect with the spiritual world to take away this anguish from yours. And here, many of you want to set up your own business, to have your own activity to direct and manage. Many of you are already very tired of your job, or you can't stand your boss, your director, your manager anymore. And you have this great desire to do something autonomous by yourself, to open a business or alliances, partnerships, but you are in doubt because you are afraid of losing the economic stability that the job brings to you. It is a general reading. I can't say for each one of you if this path of walking alone independently does not have more employment can really bring abundance or not. But the cards and the spirits pass on a very positive energy to those who really want to start opening the doors of commerce or doing business online or delivery or alliances. At first, here I see a positive energy too. I see that some of you are a little worried about a person in your family who is causing a lot of problems. It could be a father, a mother, a brother, a sister. Financial problems may be something related to property or division, inventory. There is someone there who does not agree with you. You are bringing drama, difficulty in these family financial relationships. Here I see that there is a person who admires you a lot, a person who wants to talk to you. It is a person who wants to offer you love. But I see that either you are in a relationship or this person is, because I see that there is a card there for this person to get closer to you. But it is a person who has really been admiring you for a long time. I also see you praying and asking the Lord to bring more prosperity and tranquility into your lives, because you feel that sometimes you work hard, but you don't have any money left over. You save up to go on a trip or have some cosmetic procedure or buy a beach house or a new car. There's no money left over. That's why I see you all so insecure about what to do to really have this abundance, since you are extremely competent workers. Sometimes you stay at home and your partner goes to work. You realize how dedicated they are. You do your best to ensure that your home doesn't have so many expenses and thus creates a harmonious environment so that the person can rest and work, but it's not going anywhere. There's never any money left. Sometimes you can barely honor your commitments. That's why you have this plan, this project of wanting to start something new and something that you will manage. You are asking God for an opportunity to have a greater benefit in what you work so hard to produce. He will show you a path that will bring you more prosperity because you are not afraid of work. This will appear because your prayers are being heard. I see this written in your destiny, doing something that will really bring you recognition and abundance. I see this movement is starting a new cycle in your life, and I see you making the best decision, because the decision you are going to make is a spiritual decision. And I see you signing contracts, making alliances. I see you buying equipment. I see you starting with great courage, starting new things in your life. And here too, sometimes what brings you these indecisions, these insecurities, I see that there is work done for you, and I see that the person who did the work for you is a person who does rituals, sometimes a binding, but not for love. The binding is to bind you in all the issues of your life. Maybe you can't even imagine who this person is, because they're a person who does everything they do in life. They do it alone. They are a person who harms others but doesn't advertise it. So no one ever knows who is doing the harm, and they mess with spiritual work. And you do have a binding. And here, what I also see is that some of you will do some kind of care. When you sign contracts, either agreements or purchase things and sale, be careful with the amount of money you are going to invest to do anything in life. And I am saying this because the Spirit said that whoever wants to start their own business or buy a property, whatever you do there in buying and selling, I see that it does not need to be big. It is a very small investment that you have to make, because the moment you start, the universe will bring you what you need. You do not need to spend what you do not have. So be careful with what you are going to sign. Start small, and then the universe will help you grow. Here, too, the spirits are announcing that you should take great care with your hormonal part. Maybe